Ladies and gentlemen, a brand new Brittany J stalker. This one's named Tiffany, and of course she's supported by Queen Bee and the goons over there at the Hive. Have a look at this.
That's not at all what happened. I never called her attorney, okay? On his side, there's a little thing where you can go and you can go on a box and it looks like you can ask questions to a bot, right? Okay. You can ask questions to a bot. And when you put that thing, you have to fill out like what your name and stuff is for the bot to answer those questions. That's what I did. I never was going to contact anybody. I thought I was talking to a bot. And and then he called the next day out of the blue. That's how that happened. He's lying.
Yeah, I was wondering how that worked out. I didn't know if you guys called, made the call, or if you filled out the online form and then they called you guys.
Yeah, I would never have contacted him to talk to him. I thought that I was just doing some research about his, it tells you tomorrow somebody will contact you.
Yeah, it's just an online messenger. I could have told you that. That doesn't actually tell you the rates and all that stuff. What it is, it's just like a service that they hire for the websites, and then they set up a schedule.
So did you guys say this in a chat or on Granny's? Is that how she figured out that you guys were the ones that filled it out?
No, I never said anything. No, her attorney absolutely did something that he should have never done. He talked to me. He got my real name. I told him who I was when he called because I was kind of fucking freaked out then. I couldn't believe he called. I wasn't expecting it. And a few minutes later, he's like, well, here, let me have your email and I'll send the rate to you. That's all I was wanting, is to know a rate about what his rates was for C&Ds or anything in that sort to make online stalking go away. He asked me if I knew BJ and I told him no, because it wasn't about BJ. It was nothing to do with her at all. She should have never been told about it. He told her, because I guess yesterday or the day before, she heard y'all on that panel saying that people had called, so I'm sure she called him. And he was like, well, here, Alabama Mama called. So then he doxes me to her.
Well, that's not doxing, but technically you didn't hire him, so he could probably do that.
Well, no, I looked it up online and I talked to a lawyer this morning, and and it all says, the lawyer absolutely says that that's client privilege even if you haven't hired him. You can't do that. He's not allowed to go tell people your information that's not legal. And he told her my name. She said she has my name.
Mm-hmm.
Which is screwed up because I did not want to contact them. I thought I was literally just talking to the site. That the site had the information on it. I had no idea that it was going to send me to somebody else. Or I would have never done it. But then the truth is that's another thing. I understand, let's not go real life. I agree with that 100%. And I would have never done it if I would have knew it was the lawyer talking to me one-on-one. But she told us to call her lawyer. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah, she does that often. She usually does that because she wants people to give her a reason to be a victim.
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't get to do that. You don't get to play it both sides. Don't tell people to call. Don't be out here, and that's another thing. Don't be out here on these streets where we're all a community, making little jabs here saying, oh, don't worry. You won't worry. Don't worry. You won't have a channel if you keep on, and threatening all these creators that we watch, that we care about. You don't get to do that. That's not fair. That's not right. And people have a right to have outrage about it. She was 100% trying to take down this community. I'm telling you right now, she is. That's her intentions, and that's screwed up. Because there's people that come here for this community because it's the only kind of community that they have. So it does affect us. Single stay-at-home moms, this is the only friends I have. If this community goes down, it is devastating to people like me. So when BJ does shit like this, it does start affecting us as a whole. The law firm, to find out what I was wanting to know about the law firm. And that bot thing said that it would tell me anything I needed to know. Well, that's not true. Evidently, when you talk to that bot,